Well, what do you know? Boom, boom, bam. We're live. How's it going? How's it going, everybody? 11 awesome people out there. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see everybody. Goober Time says second. Just like Stan likes it. There's Queen Catfish and Tanya Hollis is third. CVA in the house. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Fourth, that's 2 by 2. Uncle Jeep, let's rock. There's Sampy out there. Wildcat Rigs. Got an awesome thing from Wildcat this weekend. This week. There will be a video coming out. Or actually, probably on a live. But so thank you. There's Tim Molina. VLB Fish. We're up to 19 awesome, amazing people. Thank you. Uncle Jeep with Superman standing in. Nina's Kayak Crew. How are you? Mad Catter. Hello. Let's see. Did I miss Steve Ranson? How's it going? I think I got everybody so far. So we're up to 19 awesome people. Thank you very much. Well, it's going to be a busy. I have Chris Davis is out there. How's it going, Chris? Good to see you. PRM, what's up? Actually, I should have sent you the link too. Hey, Gray's Family Fishing. Good to see you. Watching on the TV, so no chat. All right. I've got to get my. I'm having a great day. Thank you. Brian B. Catfishing saying, yo, tint in the car and listening. All right. I invited a bunch of people up. We'll see what happens. I know Friday nights are busy. Everybody's got things going on. All right, Uncle Jeep. The next time I see you, a bacon, definitely. I'll pay you in a bunch of bacon. Dave G's out there. How's it going? So a bunch of stuff going on this weekend. You got the bumping for big ones, bumping for Bigguns. There you go. I think I said that right. Tomorrow morning. That's going to be awesome. Hey, Paul Boyd, how's it going? Tim Lena says, stick to the windows, Brian. Freddie's Outdoors Adventure. How's it going, Freddie? Great to see you. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome. I get to see you tomorrow. I didn't know if you were coming or not. That's great. Hey, nephew Austin's out there. How's it going? Yeah, I will be. The plan was originally 31 awesome people. Thank you. The plan was originally that Fishing Chick is up in the area. She's been at the dock for the past few days catching some PBs. So the plan originally was that I was gonna here we got someone we're gonna add on here. What's up, Dan? How's it going?
How's everybody doing?
Let me get the layout because I know everybody likes this one a lot better. Hey, boom, nephew Austin D with the $1.99 super sticker. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate that. Steve Austin's out there, aka the mayor. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. Tim Molina, number one son. So we got some awesome people out there. How's it going, Dan? So I was just starting to talk about some of the 36 awesome people out there. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming in. But we got some awesome stuff coming up this weekend. You're involved with one of those things tomorrow morning.
That's right.
Bumpin for Bigguns.
Try my hand at some bumping. Can't promise any Bigguns, but hopefully we catch something.
And I think that it's just like anything else. It's another tool to add to the tackle box, and we don't always necessarily have the right current for that, but we tried to do that, and let's see. Let's go out at slack tide and try to bump in a situation where you need current. But hey, you live and learn, and
We'll definitely have some in the morning upriver, and it won't be changing at all. No tide up there.
Yeah, but there's some. We've had some amazing rain, and speaking of that, let's see. Nephew Austin is saying the tornado was just east of us.
Yeah, I'm getting all kinds of warnings on my phone. It's been warnings all day, though.
Yeah, we've had. I like just about anything that is referred to as Bigguns.
True that.
Tim Molina is saying, remember when I won that prize and you were supposed to forward my info, did you? Possibly. What prize was that and who was it?
We do so many giveaways, we can't keep it all straight. That's why I always ask people to email me, tell me what they won and all that good stuff.
Unless it was maybe a sticker on one of the Wednesdays, but
yeah, I don't know.
Or it's just a joke, one or the other. But hey, Bugman22's out there. Justin's Fishing Fetish, how's it going? TSW. Hey, Team Snag and Whiskers, how's it going? Speaking of them, I'm going with riding up with Dustin in the morning to the Potomac River Meet and Greet.
Yeah,
so I will
go to that.
I will be up there. Originally, the plan was Fishing Chick is in the area.
Oh, nice. Sorry.
Fishing Chick was in the area, and she was supposed to come here, but with the weather so bad, obviously, as they're saying, tornadoes in the area and such. Uncle Jeep is saying, no worries, Tim. They sent the Corvette to my spot at Palmetto Island, converting it to aquatic mode now. But boom, let's see.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Uncle Lou is saying tornadoes. You in Kansas, Toto? We have had them here. It was what was it, last year or the year before that we had some tornadoes here in the Richmond area?
Yeah, I got stuck at school for a couple hours at one point this year about 2 months ago because we had some warnings. We're there till like 5 in the afternoon. We usually leave at 2:30.
And man, for those got to clean the work truck. All right. Thanks for coming in, Austin. But yeah, that's luckily I live in a house of brick, so hopefully but they the tornadoes are something else for the places that deal with that like all the time. I don't know how they do it. I actually saw the footage of the one that was here last time, and literally it ripped the roofs right off of the like shopping centers. But it would be like this roof was ripped off. This one was completely not touched. In the parking lots, there was cars flipped over, and the car right next to it, totally fine. I mean, not a scratch, not a nothing on it. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, Tim. Leaving there later tonight. Drop Helena off in Virginia Beach. Oh, that's right. That's
a little detour.
Then on to DC. Get there around 10ish. So yeah. But anyways, Team Snag and Whiskers. Driving with Team Snag and Whiskers, Dustin, to the meet and greet tomorrow up there in Potomac. So I will be there tomorrow. Supposed to go with Fishing Chick. Bad weather. She couldn't come here, and we were supposed to drive up to I was supposed to ride up there with her, but Team Snag and Whiskers a long time back said, hey, you need a ride? Hit me up. I'll be glad to bring you up there. So that's a great thing about having friends in your area. So we'll be leaving here about 5 o'clock, I heard.
Same with us. We'll be hitting the water at 5 o'clock.
I heard you and Stan 3 talking a little earlier, so that ought to be a lot of fun. And
We'll
I
probably
heard
do
that
some
you.
live fishing before the tournament, just because I don't have a lot of time to fish during the tournament. I got to head out by like 10:45 or 11 in the morning, so it's only a couple hours on screen there. But we're gonna spend some time out there a little beforehand.
Uncle Jeep says, "Don't do it, Tim. Stand 2 is too big for TV. His cool is just too much for the TV to handle." So Team Snag and Whiskers is, I'm assuming Team Snag and Whiskers because Dustin usually puts. So this, I'm assuming it's Sean. Are you heading up? Is it going to be all 3 of us? Which would be awesome. But I know it was Dustin for sure.
I was talking to Dustin earlier. He said he was going. I don't know about Sean.
Oh, it's Dustin. All right, awesome. Yeah, 5 o'clock. I will be. Sometimes, when it comes to this, usually, yeah, I'm a few minutes late or this or that. That's right. Murillo says, "Don't underestimate the power of Goober TV."
Pretty soon.
The force is strong with him.
This is the coolest month of the James River. Not in temperature, just in fishing action.
Yeah. That's you got to go out there and you got to do some different things. We went out. Stan 3 and I went out the other day. Spawn is on. Like it's been upper 70s for a while now in the water. The big boys have. If they're not spawning, they're eating at night. So what do? I brought out a tub of chicken liver because I wanted to try it out. And we caught 40-something fish in a couple hours. No monsters. No monsters. But I didn't have the heavy action rod out there. I had my old ugly stick, the medium action ugly stick, and had a blast. And when you're catching double, I had when I do that, I like to use the double Kentucky rig. And when you're catching 2 5-6 pound fish at a time, 4 times, Dan, I doubled up.
That's crazy.
2 at the same time, 4 different times on chicken liver, which is, this is the time when it's those tough bites. That's when you do try some different things. And man, it was nuts. It was nuts. I've never really been the big chicken liver person, but I tried it. And like I said, no monsters. I think the biggest one we caught that day was maybe in the teens.
That's what I caught my first James River catfish on, was chicken liver right by the house.
There you go.
Better.
Man, when you're out there just to have some fun and you got the right, you're matching 20-pound test with a ugly stick and you're catching it. What a way. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
go big and go home.
I was fishing the hot ditch on Wednesday. The water was 92 degrees.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's awesome. Tony Harrison going to be there tomorrow at the meet and greet. I will be riding very safely tomorrow with Dustin from Team Snag and Whiskers. But yeah, I know there was a bunch of people that I said that I would make it there. So I had to find a way to get there. So I met Tony Harrison at CatCon. Awesome. And Tony Harrison was the very first winner of the very first STANday Morning Cats and Carp Challenge. It was won the first week by Tony Harrison. The second week was by Mike Greenwell, Bumpin Mike Greenwell, and he did that Bumpin. Tony Harrison did that, and Tony does the bank fishing, but he does it a lot like a boat, because he was at a spot, wasn't producing what he wanted to do. He moved upstream a little bit or down. I don't remember which one, but moved spots a little bit. And that's awesome, Jacob. I saw that. You got to talk with Dustin today. That's awesome. But he moved spots a little bit, and bam, he had hooked up with, I think it was like a 30-some pounder, and he ended up just barely edging out Potomac River monsters who was out there. And then last week you could see the difference, and that's what's pretty cool. Go back 2 weeks, the spawn really hadn't started yet in a lot of places, but even just last week, spawn had kind of kicked in a little bit. That's right. Murillo says Tony landed planes in between landing the fish. It was epic fun. Murillo was up there too. Everybody scored some points during that first week, one way or another. There's Mac Fishing, who was out there, just slayed it on his first day out there doing some carp fishing, and then I guess he was live with Potomac River Monsters after that and caught a monster carp, from what I heard. So big shout out to them. Hey, there's Epic Catfish in the house. How's it going, Epic?
Sean was saying they've got a big trip planned for this weekend, I believe. We were up watching the fish ladder a couple hours ago, and I was hoping we saw some flatheads coming through, and my plan was to try and target some flatheads tomorrow, hoping they wouldn't quite be on spawn yet, but some of them were pretty banged up coming through that fish ladder. You could see all the bruises and scrapes on them.
So that was some. I went back when I tried to log in. Obviously, it was already over because that's how everything works. But hey, Robert Johns, how you doing? Good to see you. That was some flatheads that were in there right at the beginning, wasn't it?
I think they were in there they're probably still in there. I think they're just hanging out in that little spot.
Yeah, they're like, nah, you can't get us.
Might get them in the morning. Yeah, they're just hanging out.
But yeah, so I think you got a good shot up there. Wildcat Riggs is saying goober time.
Yeah, I got a new tactic I'm liking. What I was doing last week. When you're anchored up on a channel edge, you can just kind of float a bait down. It's almost like drifting.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I had told, I see Patriot James, Patriot Catfish of America. James, thank you for coming in. I had told him that you were out there using some of the Patriot James floats and catching some blues.
Yeah, that's cool. I can't wait to do it when the bigger fish are roaming around. So at some point, I was just about spooled on my line. If a big fish hit then, it would have been interesting.
Oh, man, my Patriot James floats are all in the other room. But, yeah, some of them, I mean, they're so versatile. Like, you can use some of them like a regular float, like a regular bobber. Mm-hmm. You can put the clip, oh, my God. Thank you, Dan. Planer board clip on there. You can use them like a straight back planer board. Man, just so many things you can do. You can hook it if you're fishing shallow water. You can keep that, 3-4 feet as a set point. I mean, there's just so many things you can do with it. And
I like pulling them behind like a planer board that's going to pull straight back too. You can have one rod just straight down on the bottom behind the motor and one pulled back further. Keep them separate.
Is your mother? Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on one second.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so we've been using them like that. I can't wait till the river starts coming back alive with the bigger fish. I'm going to put like 30 foot of line under them, just float them down some channel edges while I'm anchored up. Our bite's pretty good everywhere, Steve, if you're cool with catching 1 and 2 pounders. They're cruising around like crazy feeding up right now, but the big fish are kind of on the beds. Yeah, I like those things a lot. I like putting a whole gizzard shad on one, throw them up on a mud flat, let them swim around, especially at night with the ghost float. Love it.
Yeah, and you can definitely be looking forward to seeing some of those ghost floats on our lives as the summer's coming up, where we're getting more into that night bite, and it's amazing how I think it was yours that you were showing that. As a matter of fact, I think it was on Iron Cat Champions where you had that bobber, and it was like way back behind the boat. You could still see it on the screen. You could see it.
It was a full spool away.
Eric B's out there. How's it going, Eric? Hold on one sec.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Looking forward to playing around with those quite a bit more. It's a pretty good way to do multiple tactics of fishing, multiple styles. You can anchor up and throw some rods out traditionally and still kind of work one down a channel edge and see if it's a better moving bite or stationary bite. Always good stuff. We got Deadpool in the house. How's it going? How's it going? Big fan of your movies. He's showing off the Wildcat rigs.
I was muted. Didn't know it the whole time. I'm just talking to myself like usual. I said you'll see some of these tomorrow. Stan 3 is going to bring some of them with him.
All right.
So, but we'll do we're going to definitely do a live or a video where we're catching some fish with them, so y'all get to see the variety there. Looking pretty good. So definitely, it was like open that up. It's like walking into a tackle shop and you have already tied up rigs and you just went like this and put it in a box and brought it up there. That's what it was like. So thank you, Wildcat. Appreciate that. Uncle Jeep says, "Don't worry, people. Stand 2 is just waiting for the 1-800 Rent-A-Fish rep to show up so they can discuss delivery tomorrow." That's right. And I ain't even fishing, but I gotta help out where I can. Mr. Kitty Whiskers out there, how's it going?
I think that's funny. You got to put that on.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is going to be my favorite one, as you can see right here. 220-pound swivel rig. Hey, Relaxing Frustrations out there. How's it going? And I see Eric B. Y'all check out Eric B. Sunday afternoons, 2 p.m. Bible study.
It's funny. I'm sitting here being like, oh, I got to go pack up for tomorrow. I just need one rod.
There you go. Bumping for big ones. So you got your one rod picked?
Oh, what rod am I going to use?
Let me guess. Dan, you're bumping tomorrow too. Mr. Kitty Whiskers been out there doing some lives. I think they had the birthday show the other day. Oh, well, thank you. Man, it was like Christmas. And yeah, we will definitely be using those. Greg Berg, wow, man, oh man, I've been having a tough couple of weeks with the words coming out, right? And man,
I'll finish it.
There you go. 47 awesome people out there. Thank you very much. Epic Catfish says that he misses this, talking catfish on Fridays. And since we see Murillo family fishing out there, great. Well, let's get to this one first. I just saw it. Gray's Family Fishing says, 2 stands. You'll love those rigs. They're amazing quality. Yeah, I was definitely taking a look at that, and we'll go over that when we do the, like I said, you'll see them tomorrow, Dan, and we'll do the live or a video, whichever way it goes, but we'll actually show fish being caught on them.
Oh, yeah.
Sir Fins. Catfishing, how's it going? Yeah, back when it was Bank to Boat with Creo every week. We had our Professor Epic Catfish coming up every week on Friday nights, and
I can't think about Creo without laughing right now.
You want to give a little shout out about that, Dan, or you want to keep it a secret so far?
It's out there for anybody that wants a part of it, but we are working on a video that involves a lot of your favorite fishermen out there. They've got some advice for you, and it's going to be coming out.
I think somebody's bumping already, though. Sorry. I got this blue bumping rod kind of getting in the. I'm not biting it. Don't worry. You don't got burgers or nothing on there. I'm not biting it. But yeah. So I'm sorry, Dan. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying we got a video coming out in the next probably in 2 weeks or so. Still waiting on a couple videos to roll in, and then we'll start editing that up probably next week at some point. That way, if things keep rolling in, we'll keep tossing them on there. But we got a lot of your favorite anglers involved, and I'm excited. That's a good-looking rig right there. I'll have one of those reels out there with me.
It is the
Cast
this
King.
is the Cast King. It's the Stan.
The Cap Stand.
The Cap Stan 300. So obviously, he did that on purpose so that I can't use this one. Murillo saying someone's swinging an orange lightsaber at stand 2. oh gosh, sorry. Didn't mean to break that Uncle Lou bumping rod on you there. Sorry about that. Oh, too funny.
We're probably going to have more bait rods in the boat than catfishing rods tomorrow. Try and load up on bait before this whole thing goes down.
Hey, well, no, tomorrow is actually the Bumpin tournament. So, let's see what you got there.
500.
It's 5. Let me see. 500, 500. You want to say hello?
Hello.
Hello. That is Ethan, one of my grandsons. So we got yeah. So anyways, for tomorrow, of course, it's bumping because that's what it is. It's a bumping tournament. And you know, sometimes this time of year we're trying to get out there and move around to different fish, but do not fear Epic. We still have our main. Go-to, but just throwing some different things in there, having a little fun at different times. That's all. Uncle Jeep says, "I'll never go bumping. I just troll." Why? Thank you. Hey, S3, S4 said those boys are too cute and they are showing themselves as terrific aspiring anglers.
Oh yeah, definitely. Every day. Fishing? Can we go fishing?
That's right.
Now it's the boat. We go boat? We go boat?
That's right. We had them out in the boat, and they did a great job out there. They were reeling the fish in. It was Ethan, right, that did the one all by himself?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Reeling it in, hooked the fish, and reeled the whole thing in by himself. So.
Heck yeah.
I got that system figured out. Put the rod there. So they're going to be cranking them in now.
Yeah, we figured out that, you know, it was a lot for them to try to pick up the rod and hold it and reel. So we got a rod holder that right there on the side of the boat. So once it's hooked, we get it in the rod holder for them, and they can get it spinning. So they were having a blast with that. Oh, without a no, you don't even got to ask STANday that. Let's sign them up. Get the. They need the Ancient Murillo, of course. Jeremy's Tournament Catch, JTC, how's it going? Greenwell Fishing is out there. Like I said, I sent the link to several different people with everybody that's got some things going on this weekend. So the Bumpin tournament, you're doing that tomorrow. Mike Greenwell's out there.
Yep.
Oh man, Epic said it's been nearly 8 months since he's had the boat on the river. Whew.
What?
Can you imagine that, Dan?
No.
It's hard to go 8. It's hard to go 8 days without being on the river.
Yep. This time of year, I'd be fine with it.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, this time of year you do whatever. You do some different things. Matter of fact, this is when we normally start heading down to some salt water.
That's right. I'm ready for it.
Let's see, was it last week? I think it was last week. Do you remember how long ago when Stan was down saltwater? I think it was last week or the week before.
I don't know. I just heard about it Wednesday.
And he went down with the family and they were down, but the temperature down there was still only, the water temp was still only in the 60s. So they were having a blast down there. Greenwell says, I've been on the river 8 days in a row. Hey, and speaking of things going on this weekend, there's Jose's Catfishing. Great to see you in. Thank you. Says, I'm just ready to fish.
Heck yeah. There's our flathead again.
Oh, you're watching the, did you share it? We can put it up there while.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you did? All right. Let's get it up there. I would rather watch fish than us, without a doubt.
He's right down at the bottom, so we got to pull Snag and Whiskers down.
Oh. Dang it. Missed it again.
He's just hanging out at the end there, that bottom left corner. He'll come back.
But there's Jody out there. Thank you, Jody. I got to talk to you very soon. Sorry about last night. Robert Johns is out there. Sir Finn's catfishing. Got to meet Sir Finn's at Cat Con. That was cool.
You know what I'm psyched about is I'm about to have my weekdays free. We're gonna have to do one of Jody's tournaments. Find some flatheads for sure.
That would be pretty cool. I can do that from the river.
He's coming back. He's right at the top of the screen now. They must have been hanging out in there all day.
Oh. There it is. I see the tail going. That's pretty cool. I wonder why they're just kind of hanging right in there. Team Snag and Whisker says got to get some stuff ready for tomorrow. So thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'll be out at the. Trust me, I'll be out at the mailbox. 5 a.m. waiting.
He's not kidding.
That is. Oh, that's what I was starting to say before. Yes, I do these things, and I may be late for this, but normally, if someone's coming to pick me up to go fishing or something like that, I'm at the mailbox waiting to go. I look like the little kid out there with my bag and stuff, waiting for the bus to show up.
Oh yeah. I feel like I'm Creole sometimes, being the bus driver.
What the fish snatcher Marilla says, just make sure you don't end up in a dress, Stan.
Did I sign up for something I'm not aware of?
Yeah, I'm saying, woo.
Yeah, I might have to stay home. I think I'm getting a little sick right now.
I've only got an hour and a half to fish. I'm gonna have to stay home too.
Dustin said, okay, I'll roll up. You just jump into bed.
Sometimes I don't even stop.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Somehow, I don't know if there was some pontoon Jody bet going on this thing. I have no idea where that was.
It must be part of the Thursday tournaments, I guess. I haven't even
watched. Oh, that might be where that's coming from. Yep.
My goal is to fish one before I even get a chance to watch one because they're too late for me on school nights. I've never even watched one. It kills me every week.
Hey, Haz is out there. What's up, Haz, bro? I'll be seeing Haz tomorrow. So, all right, I'm gonna just. I keep starting something and going and starting and going, starting and going. I'm gonna run it all from the top. We are up here tonight. First of all, to talk about #CatfishUnity. #CatfishUnity. Check those out there. Has got a video out. Fields to Water. Danny Stone Outdoors. Let's see. There was a bunch of other ones, but check out those. Palmetto Cat says, "Get it together, Stan." Check out those #CatfishUnity. Much love, keeping it positive, and that's what that is all about. We're trying to promote that positive image of our catfish family. And hey, you know what family is? Sometimes you have That's right. All that is in my other room, but that's right. You keep the hater blockers on. Keep it positive, and that's what we're trying to promote in that. Everybody's trying to promote 5 different channels that they watch, so y'all check that out. #CatfishUnity. Kind of brainchild of Michael Murillo, the best agent in the business, and then Haz and myself and bait shop and etc. We all got kind of involved in it, and so what a great way to promote catfish. And you've heard me say it a bunch of times, it is up to us when we're out there fishing and we're doing this online. We are the catfish ambassadors. We are the ones that got to keep it showing the right way to do it for that next generation, keeping it positive for everybody. So that's #CatfishUnity. Definitely check them videos out there. Get involved with it. Put yourself up. If you do the #CatfishUnity video where you're gonna call out 5 channels that you watch. Got other lists too. More to come. Yes, I was looking at that and I'm like, well, I could do 5 different lists, so 5 on each list. One was businesses, one was husband and wife teams, one was definitely. Hey, Crappy Day Fish On. How's it going? Great to see you.
Welcome.
But that's Unity. The next thing was Fields to Waters. Bumpin for Bigguns. I got it right that time, I think.
Yep.
So apparently Dan and STANday are fishing in the same boat, I believe, tomorrow.
I don't know if
I'll be out there.
I'm gonna have fun.
Well, I'm sure if you're there, who knows?
Maybe I could be last minute.
You never know. So check that out. Bumpin' Mike Greenwell is in it. Yourself, Dan. Who else is? Do you remember who else is fishing in that?
Yeah, you got Mike Greenwell. You got Bobcat. You've got Creole. You've got I don't know.
Well, you named out some of the favorites right there, I'm sure.
A lot of them.
Bobcat, Bumpin My Greenwell, and Creole, and I think you got some of the favorites in that thing right there. They seem to be leading the bumping train.
Yeah, I don't like being on that list. Yikes.
Hey, there's Catfish Fever and Outdoors, Lynn. I agree. Any more negativity, and it's the delete button. You don't care if it's Elon Musk, Jim. We got Kevin Palmetto Cats in the house. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you coming in. So yes, that's the Bumpin' for Big Ones. That's the hashtag Catfish Unity. So check that out. If you go to Haz's or Fields to Water, any of their videos, you can click on that hashtag Unity link, and you can see all the awesome videos that have been dropped on that so far. Expect mine coming soon. And speaking of that, here's the next thing we were actually going to talk about.
What up?
Boom, boom, bam. What's up, Haz?
You're muted.
You're muted. You're muted. We're it's the first time that all of us are doing this kind of live thing. So
now my power flickered and it turned off the phantom power supply. I always have to hit that button again every time the power flickers. Y'all can hear me now?
We got you loud and clear.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I love it. I hear this. There would be no drama or negativity on epic catfishing. I agree. And that's what, you know how we roll. We wear the hater blockers. We keep all that kind of negativity out. We go out there. It's all about fishing. It's all about having fun. And that's what it's all about. But what's up, Haz? Great to see you.
Great to see you guys too. I see Dan's over there repping the Haz Life hat.
Heck
I got yours in my truck because that's like my go-to one. That's my cleanest hat right now. So that's like my professional business look. Wear it everywhere I go. So after you wear them hats out there fishing all the time, you sweating in them. They got sweat stains and slime on them and stuff.
And I keep seeing that video where people soak them in the tub with the borax and everything, all the grease, and it looks awesome. I gotta do it.
I have to do that. I have like 30 hats that I could bring back to life if I do that.
Fill the bathtub up, ready to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that out for sure. What's up?
Got Tanya Hollis out there.
Yeah.
Murillo Family Fishing. So what do you want to talk about, Haz? I know you got a couple of things that you're involved with this weekend. You heard me briefly talk about Murillo's awesome idea with the hashtag Catfish Unity.
Absolutely. I know Murillo, reached out to us, say, guys, I have Murillo comes up with a lot of ideas. Behind the scenes, he's probably he's been in over half of the good, great stuff that you guys see. He doesn't like to be the face of everything, but he's a very smart, intelligent man. And when he comes up with a good idea, we're like right on time. This is well needed. Catfish Unity. You know how we are, man. Positive vibes, positive energy. We're one big family. I know each and every one of these people personally. If I haven't met you, I've still had plenty of conversations with you in chat. So it feels like I know you. Like
exactly.
Well, we got a fish pop through. Hey, so what is this? What is this right here?
This is awesome. Go ahead, Dan.
You got it. I talked about it for an hour already today. It's your turn.
I saw it on Dan's thing when I was in Walmart, but I didn't.
This right here is Bossier Dam.
Yep, I'll pull up some pictures while you talk about it.
The Bossier Dam fish ladder. It allows the fish to come up past the dam that's just upriver, up more in the upper beginning of the upper section of the James River.
Okay, so
and they have a camera.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's called the shad cam. So when the shads start running earlier in the year and all that stuff, they have this going 24/7. So you can kind of just pop it up on there. And there was some flathead. There was flathead in there before. We saw some a bunch of shad going through earlier today. I was gonna jump on a live with Dan and just there was just fish after fish after fish running through it.
So that's the ladder right there. You can see the dam off to the left, and that's the part up top gets a little bit deeper so boats can go in, but everything below that all the way down to the city is rapids, so it's like kayak only, maybe a john boat. But the fish they can work up this ladder and get into the upper section, and
Have you
There's
fished the
somewhere-
upper part above the dam?
Yeah, that's what it'll be tomorrow morning too. That's like flathead country up there. There's still some good like 30 and 40 pound blues, but lots of flats.
Lots of flatheads. Gotcha.
Yeah. Last time I was up there, we caught a 26-pound blue and a 26-pound flathead, and that was in Chad's couples tournament.
Nice.
But, we're probably looking at about just underneath this little bridge right now on that screen in the background. So, oh, there we go, flathead.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. Oh, couple of them. Couple of them.
Dang. Yep. You see the spawn and
There
look
might
at
be 4 flatheads on the screen right now.
And like Dan was saying, you see that one that was on in the back side there, you can see where he's starting to get tore up on the back.
Yeah,
there.
I saw that right there. Yep, they're starting to spawn. Yo, those are some
4
big flatheads
on the
right
screen at one point there.
Yo, that's insane. That's sick right
cool.
there.
So Dan, what did we figure out? Each one of those blocks, how
6 inches.
big? How much?
6 inches between the spaces. You can see them up in the front here at the bottom of the screen, and then you can also see them in the background. But the water's not too clear right now, so it's a little hard to see those. But so 6 inches for every one of those. That last one just about took up the whole screen, so he was about 30 to 35 inches.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay,
nice.
So still pre-spawn migration. There you go. Well, maybe once we get done with all this, we'll see. We'll have Epic come up and explain all the stages that spawn to us. But all right, so we talked about the fish ladder, the window. We talked about hashtag catfish unity. Hey, we got, speaking of positivity, we got Brian B catfishing out there. We got Ernie the hog snatcher. Man, he doesn't even got to be fishing to be giving out those free roller coaster rides. So definitely check them out. Now there's something else going on tomorrow with positivity, and I'm excited to get there tomorrow. And what might that be, Has?
Tomorrow, well, first I got distracted when that fish popped across the screen. But catfish community, anybody and everybody, you can post up a video and share out 5 awesome positive channels, and get people to help them check them out. Because I know one thing we talk a lot in live streams about channels, but there's also people that don't watch the live streams and they just watch our video content. So it's good to also post up that too as well, and that'll also get your name out there to those other channels. We like that unity, keep everything family fun, friendly vibe. You know how we do. And then, of course, tomorrow we have the meet and greet. I've been waiting for this for so long, and I'm glad it's finally here. I heard you guys were talking about bumping for Bigguns. We won't be the only bumper you're going to be seeing tomorrow is Ernie bumping everybody out the way to get to the glizzies.
Well, normally I've been known to eat a few of those, but I'm excited for that habanero chicken tomorrow.
Oh yeah. We got 2 different flavors of chicken that we're going to be grilling up tomorrow. I'll be up there around 7 in the morning, getting set up and firing up the grill, and I'll just be grilling all day long.
Wow. Awesome. I'll be there to help you because Team Snag and Whiskers Dustin is picking me up at about 5 a.m. and we're heading up, so we plan on being there early.
Awesome. Sounds good.
And I believe he was smoking pork shoulder today to bring up there too.
Yep. He said he was gonna be smoking the pork. I was like, cool, sounds good. I'm almost done. I just gotta put the 2 grills in the truck and 1 more tent and a couple coolers, and I'm all packed up. I got pretty much everything ready to go. So
I wish I could make it up for that, but I got a wedding shower in the afternoon. Whatever, or baby shower or something silly.
Oh yeah,
it all goes together, and it used to be that was like separated, but now it's like they include everybody's got to go to these things. And
I know. He told me about it. I was like, all right, have fun. I'll be fishing. She goes, nope, you're coming.
No, you're coming. It's like, what? When did they start doing this?
Monday off, right? I can go fishing Monday then.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That was a nice one.
That thing went by fast.
Down there, he wanted. Here he comes again.
Oh.
That baby's almost 35 inches.
The glizzy
go.
cam will be on deck. Smoke says.
You see a Santee
Oh,
Cooper
so,
rig
so
going
instead of
through
having
Yeah.
like the fish,
That
Instead of
one's
having
getting
the
tossed in
shad-
the current.
instead of having the shad cam here, we need the glizzy cam. We'll have it set up running 24/7 tomorrow.
Hey, if you see a Santee Cooper rig come through here tomorrow morning, I know nothing about it.
Yeah. Check out the smaller ones going through.
You see that
That's
one
pretty
come
cool.
flipping through? It was like that.
Yeah, that's
that
I was
big
like
flat
the
swam through,
current
and he
was
like,
tossing
"No,
him.
no, I'm out of here."
Look. Looked like he was getting a free roller coaster ride right there.
Tanya Hollis says, I know where I need to go fishing. I need to drop a line right in there.
Right?
Yeah,
You sit your bait right there, catch flatheads all day long.
right? Or at least
This
those
is-
two that keep swimming back and forth. We saw
Yeah.
four.
And I
of
could
them
watch
on that
this.
point.
I could watch this. I need to set that up on my TV like at night to go to bed.
Yeah.
Just kind of that peaceful, kind of relaxing thing.
Yeah.
I could watch that all. So that's the so yes, so if you haven't set that up, hey, have you heard is Smoke you going tomorrow? I'm assuming you're gonna be there.
Yeah, Smoke will be there. Pretty much everybody on the Potomac is gonna be there. Chunky's out with the family though. He went to the beach, took his family out there to the beach, but everybody else is gonna be out there. Everyone else, and I can't wait. It's gonna be dope. Say hi. Oh, you can't see him.
Say hi,
I
Courtney.
can't see because
Say hi, Courtney.
the
Courtney!
Tess.
That's what I wanted to see.
Say hi, Courtney.
Well, here, this is just for you, Courtney. There you go. Boom,
That's
boom,
how you
bam.
get me on
Damn,
stage
look.
show.
Look up here.
Oh.
Who's that?
Oh man,
Who's that?
Well, I'm still
look
gonna
at
wait.
those eyes.
Oh.
Yep. He'll be there tomorrow to meet everybody and say hello.
Wish we could go, but we can't. Can we, Courtney?
No. Sorry.
It's all good.
Hey, Dan, I'll bring you back a piece of habanero chicken tomorrow.
He needs the opposite of that.
I'll take some.
Possibly. I don't know if the chicken will make it all the way back, but Dan, here's one comment from Kevin. Here's a comment from Kevin for you, Dan.
I was gonna pull that one down.
No.
And Gray's Family Fishing. That's y'all check out Gray's Family Fishing. My hashtag Catfish Unity video will be dropping very, very soon. If you get a chance, check out what he did to Silas this morning for his last day of middle school. I will definitely go check that out.
Epic comment right there. A little green
Gotta go
machine
see you
running
guys.
Yeah.
around. When that little green machine runs around, he's gonna have to get rid of some of them toys.
Yeah.
You don't get to go out as much as you want to. Oh man, yeah, I was at the beach yesterday at the Chesapeake Bay. Didn't catch nothing,
Really?
but family
Say
had
hi.
fun. Yeah, we didn't catch nothing, not a single
So-
fish.
Y'all may think that this is my other grandson. We had Ethan up here before. This is Alien. You say hi?
Hey, what's up, champ?
Hey.
You want to go fishing? Fishing. That's right. That's right.
Fishing. A little goober.
I'm getting myself in trouble here.
Oh man. But yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be a packed weekend because we have people coming in from out of town. So of course we're gonna be fishing all day tomorrow. Then once people start to migrate and start to leave, we may go depending on how the fishing went at this spot. We may go to another spot that produces a little more fish. Try to get people on some fish too as well. All those that want to partake. Because I plan on fishing as much as possible this weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend. I don't gotta go to work till Tuesday. That's what happened. I got skunked yesterday, and I've been out. Was out the house from 9 in the morning till 9 at night. Got home, and I was like, I gotta wash the skunk off. The only way I know how. Go to the river, and I went straight to the river. I stayed out till like 4 a.m. I'm off of fumes right now. I can't wait to get some sleep.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
We might have some fishing in the work next weekend too.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to do something next weekend. I'm
Well,
ready.
and since
Especially
what's next
if
weekend?
salt water.
What are we doing next weekend?
We're trying to do kayak fishing for snakeheads and maybe the bay.
Oh,
Snakeheads and sheep's heads, everything with head in it.
Yeah.
all right. Well, I gotta find me. I got the boat out there. That's several fish on my bucket list right there. Sheep's head, snakehead, all those head fish. That's in the bucket list.
The place that I take the kids to, Sandy Point Beach, they have a boat ramp right there that you can launch a kayak out of, and it's literally Chesapeake Bay Bridges right there, straight shot. I would love to go fish on them pilings, see what's on the Bay Bridge.
Yep, it's that time. The only time I went sheepshead fishing, I caught 3 real nice big ones. 2 of them were trophy fish, 1 was not. So my buddy was showing me what to do. That's the only reason I figured it out.
Yeah, Epic. I'll be making a trip up there next week to Donkey Island. During the week, I'm gonna go up there one night next week for Donkey Island for some flatheads for sure.
It's funny that Epic is saying flatheads because that is where y'all have been focusing here in the James. Has been more in the flathead waters, and that's kind of what they're doing tomorrow.
Yep. And I figured most of our big fish are on the beds right now, so I was hoping they weren't quite so far into spawn, but watching this camera today is telling a little bit of a different story. But they seem to be pretty active. You don't see too many blues coming through here, lots of flatheads. There goes a blue.
Yeah, baby blues. Haven't seen them.
Right.
Scratch me, boy.
I'm gonna do this the easy way. Let's see if I guess. I told Epic that I would send him the link rather than trying to get off of here and do all that. I'll just
all right. Your spot has been replaced by your baby brother.
I know little man's like, wait a minute, I'm normally up there fist
I'm the
bumps
fist
and
bump. Yeah, I need the fist bumps.
If that is part of that's some of the best part about being backstage with you is interacting with the little ones. I love them coming up there and
yeah,
they're awesome. They're just awesome.
Yep.
Okay, so there you go, Epic. That is the StreamYard link. I dropped that out there. So PRM, I saw Potomac River Monsters. He asked if we were going to be doing STANday, and of course we're fishing STANday Morning Cats and Carp Challenge. Trying to include some more people.
There's a flatty.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Add to stream.
Hey, everybody.
What's
Epic.
up?
Hey, what's up, Epic?
Welcome back to Friday night, Epic.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
How many Friday nights in the past year did we stay up talking catfish from 8 o'clock till 8 o'clock in the morning sometimes?
Oh, tons of them.
Dan and Haz, you guys might remember this. The one time, Dan, we were out on the water and we're coming back. I was doing the live, I think, from inside your vehicle, and everybody was up on there. We were talking about reading maps and Google Maps and stuff. And Haz, you were in there, and
Yep.
Epic's going over spots on the Potomac
River. Yep.
What a great night. We started fishing live on the water to the trip coming home to reading maps. And I think it was like 7 o'clock something in the morning when that show ended. Hey, there's Sunfish Assassin out there. George, how's it going? Speaking of a fisherman, there's George. He does a great job out there. Catching all kinds of different fish. Cockeyed catfish, great to see you. Definitely appreciate him out there.
What's going on with you, Tim? How you been, man?
I've been busier than an old man should be. I'll tell you.
I figured as much. I figured so.
Yeah, it's been it's quite a thing. I think since we talked last, I've designed about 20 some bedroom sets.
Oh,
We've done a whole bunch of loads up to Michigan. We've revamped a shop. My oldest son right now is putting a fence around a 20 by 30, well, a 30 by 40 garden. We've got chickens. We've got everything. It just, I'm sitting here looking at a furniture trailer in my yard, and I'd rather be fishing instead of doing all that. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
I had my boat. I had the whole fuel system redone in my boat, and I about had a baby. As I'm hearing a baby right there. When I got the bill, I was like, I figured, $500-600. Oh no, like 2,000.
2,000.
Yeah, the old COVID and this and that and everything. All the prices going up have really hammered, what everything costs.
Oh, Tim, it has hammered everything. Like,
man, it's ridiculous.
Everybody out there knows it. The fuel is up twice as much as what it was just a couple of years ago. Groceries were used to $50. Now that's $100.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is absolutely crazy. But anyways, I'm trying to keep it positive, so we're not going to focus on that.
That's right. Don't get me started on the current of a situation of the economy. That's for sure. I'll tell you what I do want to talk about, though, is now you guys out there, even though you guys are pretty much equal to us in the country as far as longitude, your spawn does happen earlier, but my pre-spawn is just now starting. So I know where you guys are. You're about 20 days past where I would be about June 15th. So basically one of the best times to target flatheads for you guys is going to be about right now, especially when we're watching this cam and we're seeing flatheads move upstream. Now, they're beat up because they've been fighting for spots. So Dan mentioned that earlier. Now,
but Tim, let me stop you right there real quick. You've mentioned this upstream, downstream migration. If anybody's listened to you over the past year that we've been doing this, you have mentioned this many, many times, and I think it's kind of I love that having proof thing. I love having proof thing, and when we're seeing these fish, especially even some of the bigger fish that we saw coming through there tonight, migrating upstream. It just kind of, I love that it matches exactly some of the stuff that you've brought up with that before.
And when flatheads are pushing upstream that hard, you've only got about 2 weeks left before the actual spawn. Now, because really, if you only had 1 week left, they wouldn't be coming through this little camera thing in such fashion. Unless it was like high water, and I don't think you guys have high water, do you?
Right now we do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. You actually might have 3 weeks left, because I don't think you're
up to action stage over the next 24 hours.
Yeah,
we had
2 flatheads.
We've actually had tornado warnings.
Okay, so what do you got in there right now?
3 flatheads right there.
Okay, that's not.
Look at that. Oh, they heard me talk. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
They kind of jumped when they heard.
When flatheads are moving that hard at low head, on rivers that have low head dams where we're at, the success rate is phenomenal throwing anywhere below a low head dam. That's going to happen when the water rises. It's also going to be exacerbated by the pre-spawn movement. Now, if you guys were seeing flatheads that are all beat up that are already spawned out, you wouldn't see that upstream migration, no matter what the water temperature is. It's that internal clock push. So these flatheads are moving. So right now, your flathead bite's on fire. You just don't know it yet because you guys don't. You have so many big blues, you just don't target flatheads that much.
I was going to say, Tim, we don't know it yet because we're blue fishermen.
That's right. You got big honking blues, and I don't blame you. If all you had was channel cats, which top out at like 10, 12 pounds, or flatheads that top out at like 30, 40, 50, you guys would be like spot on the flatheads. I know that. But if you guys throw some effort into flathead fishing right now, especially in the upper stretches of any of those rivers, you're going to be highly successful. There's no doubt in my mind. Live baits, cut baits, anything in between. Throw it. What's that?
Not to cut you off, Tim, but solo Texan, that is live cam That is the Bojan fish ladder camera. It runs 24/7 for a good section of the spring to summer here, and y'all can check it out. Dan could probably drop the link.
Yep.
It's a lot of fun. I want to put that up on my TV later and just watch it at night when I'm going to sleep. Yeah, it's running 24/7. Sometimes it's like it is right there, where it's just totally a blank screen. And then all of a sudden, bam! You'll see shad going up. You'll see earlier in the season we were seeing a lot of lamprey eels coming up, and that was pretty cool, seeing the different eels and things like that going up there. But
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a sturgeon?
This is a totally different section of the river than what you usually see. There's 7 miles of rapids right below this dam that you can't even. There's not even a boat launch in it. You have to walk most of it if you want to fish it.
Dang.
So, guys, I'm going to make one statement that should really ring home with you. A flathead, out of all the catfish we have, prefers to stay home. When you see them doing their upstream migration like that, they're making a big push. They're active. They're moving. They're going about their business. So that'll tell you where you are on that pre-spawn when you're talking about pre-spawn movement. If it was already spawned, they'd already have spots. They'd already be just waiting it out.
Yeah,
They wouldn't necessarily be moving up. They wouldn't, they do shuffle a bit, but you can tell right now the fever's on for them. So get your baits in the water.
Yep.
now, Tim, this is not necessarily at this exact time, but I know when we have caught a lot of flathead, we've caught. Sometimes we've targeted them, but a lot of them we've caught fishing for blues, and we've happened to catch flathead on fresh, and I'm going to put that in air quotes, fresh cut bait, because that's what we use. Even for blues, we find that fresh big blues. A lot of times you got to put it into categories. Like if you're going out to catch a bunch of fish, catch a bunch of eaters, you see people with the chicken livers and this. I just used chicken livers the other day. I had my medium action ugly stick out there just to go have fun. I knew that's the section that we were in, and we caught 40-something fish in a couple hours.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I went out there to do. That's what I was targeting. So with those smaller, the eater fish, you use those other kind of out there baits. When you're targeting the bigger of the bigger fish, it's fresh cut bait. Now, do you think that between fresh cut bait and live bait, do you think there's a big difference in that, or does it depend on the waters you're fishing, or what's your opinion on that?
It can be based on the day. You got to listen to the flatheads. If you're putting out, if you're in a great spot, just say you're fishing below a little lowhead dam or waterfall or some migration stopper where they start to build up, because these flatheads are going through this past this camera. They're not just just targeting that little flow, and I'm pretty familiar with how fish ladders work. So you've got a dam that might be 150 yards across. You got 5 foot of waterway that's actually going through there. So if you were actually either waiting or had a boat below that dam, the amount of fish that are going through right there is probably 100-fold or at least 50-fold of what you're seeing. Okay. Now, if you put out your live baits and you're getting hits and spits, they're not all that active, blah, 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 then, you probably want to throw some cut baits, something that's a little easier for them. But the way they're moving through there, we've seen 15 fish just since I, started watching this live.
At least, yeah.
So, and they're flatheads for the most part. So that'll tell you that they're moving, and there's hardly any other fish going through there. It's mostly flatheads. Right.
And Tim, just a little background knowledge. They've been going through there so fast all day that Dan contacted me earlier and said, hey, they're going through so quick today. You want to go live? And I had some other things come up, but Dan went live, and that's been all day.
All day. So that'll tell you that that biological clock is ticking to where they're really pushing it. And not only are they pushing it, they're probably searching around for food on their way. They're definitely doing a move to get to the spot so that they can, spawn, so they can attract females, so they can compete. So, as a fisherman, you just got to take advantage of that. Now, that doesn't happen here until almost the last week of June, to where you could the last week of June, you could go below almost any low head dam, a small, medium or large river, a big dam, whatever. And that's when you're going to probably do your best. The population is just going to be huge, and you're not, like all those fish that you see, we saw 15, 20 fish going through in the last hour. Now, maybe only 2% or 10% or 15% are actually going to be actively eating. The other ones are just interested in moving. What bait was used to catch the world record blue cap? Oh, Eric. Well, let's see. Which world record? The latest one? I don't know about the latest one, but I do know a few world records were caught on skipjack. One was caught on moon eye. One was caught on Asian carp. And Tim, one was caught on Asian carp.
I can answer this question, and I think what he was trying to get at is, we've seen Brian B. catch some big fish, a couple 70-pounders actually on chicken.
Sure.
We've seen some other big fish caught on chicken and different things. However, if you take the majority of numbers, will that happen? Sure. In certain fisheries? Sure. In certain times? Sure. Yep. However, day in, day out, if you are out there, and one thing I've learned from you is that's helped me become kind of a better, bigger fish catfisherman or catfish angler, is that, you're going to have those other oddities where that will work. However, day in, day out, if you want the best chance at catching the biggest fish in those waters, now there's going to be, everything that gets said, everything you hear out here, of course, there's going to be anomalies. There's going to be the different things. There's going to be a situation that comes up where it's going to be some odd thing. But day in, day out, what is going to catch the biggest fish in the waters that you fish is the fish the forage fish that they're eating. If it's carp that is your main forage fish in that area, the biggest fish in those waters are going to eat carp. If it's shad, gizzard shad, etc., river herring, whatever that is, white perch, whatever it is, bluegill. In a lot of lakes, bluegill is the big forage fish. So whatever that is in those areas that you fish, day in, day out, they are going to catch the biggest fish in those waters. Will chicken work? Absolutely. Look at Jimmy Smith from Sandy Cooper Drifters. Happen to be a STANDayDrifters.com. Check that out. Use code 2STANDS. Hey, I figured I'd get that in there, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, he uses chicken. He drifts chicken a lot, and he catches big fish. It happens. But day in, day out, fresh cut bait from the waters that you're fishing is going to be your number one bait.
Let me add to that a little bit, Stan. All the fish that I've caught between, over 90 and up to 140 have been on primarily fish. Okay, well, exclusively fish. Now, back in the day, I've used everything that you could think of, from mice to moles and voles and rats and garter snakes and bullheads and catfish fillets and stuff like that. But generally speaking, it is not necessarily predatory fish that you want to use for bait. It is actually second level herbivores, or what you would call the sheep to a lion. So the sheep are going to be shad. They're going to be moon eye. They're going to be, even like a skipjack is somewhat of a predator, but it's like a second level predator. It doesn't have the capability of eating bigger fish. They're going to be numerous. They're going to be very nutritious. They're going to be, so it doesn't matter if it's a bluegill, something that eats either minnows, bugs, or algae. generally speaking. So if it doesn't eat minnows, bugs, or algae, I don't tend to want to use it. I don't necessarily, I mean, yes, I've caught big blues and big flatheads on smallmouth bass back in the day when I wasn't very appreciative of scaly fish. But I don't tend to use them anymore because I haven't seen a preference. And remember, what is the best bait? It's location. It's whatever acceptable bait you can throw in the path of or in the face of a giant fish at the time that you're going to intersect with it. And just imagine, we can't see through the water. Just think of this. I mean, you've thrown a tiny bait. Even if it's a big bait, it's kind of tiny compared to the water that you're in. And then if you could see through the water like in a video game and you see this giant fish, he's coming along, he's 100 yards down and he's coming in, and all of a sudden he takes a left instead of going right where your bait is. You're like, oh no. And then, you could see him coming. There was an old Nintendo game where you could actually try to catch some catfish. It was a bass game. Do you remember that one? Remember that one?
Of course.
He'd go over your whatever, and you're like, oh, he missed it. And you're like, oh my gosh, yeah. So, yeah. So, Catfish Hero Sean stopped by here. I had to work later, and he came to my house to put in my awesome bait tank 40 of the most gorgeous bluegills you ever wanted to see for tomorrow's fishing. And I told him, he said, do we need more? I said, probably not, because we're going to have to get some cut bait because we don't know what they're going to do tomorrow.
I forgot to do some things. Somebody take that dude out of there, please. There you go. Thank you, Solo.
So
I didn't mean to put that up there. Sorry.
Generally speaking, to get back to his question, do I hope to catch a world record every time I go? You darn right I do. You darn right I do. I'm going to do my best no matter what to catch a world record. Now, sometimes the situation, the flathead movement isn't such that you could actually pinpoint or get close to a world record size fish or a state record or just even a donkey fish on purpose. You're just going to have to do it by attrition. And that's what we're in for tomorrow because so it is not going to be a walk in the park. But what we are going to do is we're going to fish such a varied situation. We're going to go from main river first thing, test those waters. Then we're going to go on secondary channels, and then we're going to move to tertiary channels after that because our water's been high enough. We might have big flatheads sitting in 4 foot of water as long as there's current right on a root ball that you would ignore for most part of the year.
And Tim, if I could stop you right there for just 1 second. First of all, we got 52 awesome people out there. Thank you very much. I personally have to apologize to Kaz and Jody last night. I normally do the Thursday night shows with them. I had some personal issues and some family issues and whatever came up yesterday, and I totally got off of both of those shows. So I truly apologize. Tim, what do you do on Thursday nights? Early Thursday nights, like 7. Well, I guess that would be 6 p.m. your time.
That'd be perfect because we usually get out of work about 6:30 because we go in kind of early, and yeah, I've been working like a freak, so I'm kind of in bed by like 10 now.
All right. Well,
otherwise I'm a mess.
Well, here's why I'm asking. We got Catfishing with Kaz out there. I've been helping her out, co-hosting with her on Thursdays at 7 p.m. my time, and it's Fishing for All. It's a show about fishing for kind of newer people. We started out with different types of rods and different things like that. So if you ever get free on a Thursday night between 6 and 7, let me know. We can have you come up and give some some tidbits.
Stan, just text me and I'll tell you whether I'm available or not.
Awesome. So there you go. So she does a great job with that. I mean, Tim, even me, I've learned something every single week with little different things, and it's been an absolute great show. So check out Catfishing with Kaz. one of these weeks coming up here, we'll have epic catfish up there. That's right. That's right. So definitely check out Catfishing with Kaz. But anyways, I'm sorry, Tim. Go ahead. I saw both of them out there, so I wanted to get that out of the way.
I miss those days. My kids they don't even hardly come near me anymore. They used to run up and grab my leg and jump on my lap and all that stuff. Now they just roll their eyes at the old man.
He's getting sleepy, but he's over here beating me up right now.
Yeah, that's good.
Trying to wear him out.
Oh, boy.
Just gave him a bath to get him tired out, but then he's like, "No, I'm still fighting for a little bit." I'm like, "No, time to go. Time to go to bed, my guy." And what's up, Kaz? Yeah, I gave Kaz a shout out. Definitely go check out Catfishing with Kaz. She got
she's
awesome. A dope person, awesome person.
Yeah,
Dan, that's right.
Dan, what's the biggest blue you've landed all year? I haven't been able to watch hardly any videos this whole, for probably 6 months.
Probably about a 64 during our shad run on the kayak. That was a good one.
Oh, geez. Any fish of that caliber on a kayak.
And Dan, what's the biggest one that we've lost out of the boat?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't there, but every time you tell the story, he gains 10 pounds.
So it's up to 222 now.
Yep.
There was a 222-pound blue cat. I had it right on the side of the boat. It was crazy.
Stan, if you catch one, I will drive all the way to the James River to see it.
Hey, I catch one that big. Not only am I I'll be swimming in the river with it to keep it here.
I'll be in the Bass Pro Bass Pro tank.
Well, you know what? If you do that, just don't let it stay very long.
All right.
If anybody on panel catches one that would be in the Bass Pro tank, you can put it in there for maybe 30 days, but there's not one Bass Pro that knows how to take care of catfish. There is.
Look at
every single one of them dies.
Hey, if I catch a monster fish like that, would I love to have it on a live or something so everybody can see it? Of course. If that means that I don't get it weighed and get the certified, hey, you caught the biggest catfish, I don't give a crap. That catfish is going to stay alive. It's staying in the water.
That's right.
Check out Green Machine Outdoors. He had a great whole series, a 10-part series, asking people what they would do if they caught a record fish. And there's a lot of great ideas out in that. So check out that whole series on Green Machine Outdoors.
Yeah, we had a good time with that.
I wasn't the second one, which normally I'm the second, part of it, but I think I was the first episode of that. But it was there was some really interesting and inventive ideas on how to keep fish alive.
Oh yeah.
Well,
some people actually would be willing.
I went through that myself a long time ago.
Some people said they'd actually be willing to sink their boat to keep the fish alive. So
biggest live well ever.
Nice.
I think that was Hagen Grubbs. He said he'd pull the drain plug and get in about a foot of water.
Nice.
Use the boat as a live well.
Yep.
Use the whole boat as a live well. That's right.
Yeah, I think I'd be all right.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's not gonna hurt anything.
That's funny right there. Yeah, I don't know what I do.
It's and if you fish in those waters, the whole point of Dan coming up with that series. Hold on one second.
And well, guys, let's see. Mac, I'm definitely tired, man. I was out all day yesterday in the sun. I got a high from the sun tomorrow.
You were up late last night.
Yeah.
I woke up for about an hour, and there you were live.
There's some in the drawers.
Yeah, I was out there till like 3. I think I started packing it up.
Wow.
Yeah, started packing up at 3 o'clock. Got home like 4:30, laid it down, and was up at like 9:30.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
the point I was trying to bring up before mentioning Dan's series is no matter what fish you're going for, if you are thinking that you can catch, like my wife caught what would have been the New York State record crappie in New York, and I put it in a fish basket. Well, it was an older fish basket, and by the time we made it back and everything, it had popped out the bottom, and that was back before cell phones and stuff, so we never even got a picture of it. It was over 4.5 pounds. It was a huge black crappie. So, it accidentally got out of the thing. So, if you're fishing in waters, if you think that you've got the chance, you never know when that could happen. Just be prepared for it. Have a way that that you can take care of that fish. Know the local numbers if that's what you're interested in. One of the first things you got to do is contact your local DNR. That whatever state you're in, they'll have the numbers there. That's one of the first things you do. Second thing you're going to do is contact all your friends and ask them for help. And
that's what I would do. Is I'm contacting all of my local friends, because before I used to be like, if I catch a state record, I'm gonna yell "Sweet Doggy," film it, show it off to the camera, and release it. But man, when you got rod companies offering $20,000 for a state record fish on their rod, it's hard to release that fish. So now you're like, well, let's keep it alive and make sure we get certified and released back alive. If that step can be happen, if we can make that happen, then I'm down with it.
As once you see those fish in real life, you won't have any problem letting them go. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what amount of money. Well, I wouldn't say what amount of money, but it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to release them because they are just amazing fish.
Yeah.
I mean, they get to the really big ones, the 125s, 130s, 140s. They start looking different.
And muskrat, you'll start to know the better DNR people. We had one guy that pulled up on us a couple stand days ago, Dan, and
there goes 2 more flatheads, or a blue and a flathead.
Yeah,
look at that. If people want to know if bigger blues and flatheads are together, there's a boom. Look at that. That's
blue.
That's a 30-something inch fish right there. Check that out, son. It's almost the whole screen. Each one of those is 6 inches. So the whole screen is 42. So it's in the upper 30s. That's a nice fish right there. Nice blue.
Yeah, in DC it's a little different. We actually have a marine biologist who took over the certifying program, and he's doing that now, because every record is pretty much
like you just see a bait come dropping down.
That would be funny. And see the yanked up.
A little Carolina rig.
Y'all thought live scope was good.
Yeah, you see the Carolina rig with the float and everything just sitting there.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good advertising. We got to get a 2-stand sign down there.
Yeah.
2-stand fishing right there in the corner. Put the goober time in the other corner.
That's right. Goober time. 2 stands. We'll get it there.
Oh, that's awesome.
Somebody asked about the names. Of course, you got the goobers. You got our granddaughters that named the big fish Gary. So, that's kind of where we're at here. But
yeah, and then you got epic, just donkeys. You just
donkeys. Got the of course you got the sweet. No, I can't hit it. I tried.
There's a nice flatty, 35-inch flathead.
Yeah,
crazy.
Epic. Go see the Volkswagens too.
Tomorrow.
Hippopotamuses. Epic calls of hippos.
That's where I'm fishing in the morning.
Your captain window shop.
I'm gonna whip out some new names on you this season.
Hippopotamus. There you go.
When you look at your fish finder and it looks like an actual, like a school bus running, or a hippopotamus running along the bottom, yeah, you got to call them that.
Yeah, you got to have your names. You got to have your names for your big fish.
Oh yeah.
Have to. I mean, look at Dan with the goober time. Look at Haz with the sweet doggy. Look at Epic with the donkey baits and the hippopotamuses and
Catfish of epic proportions.
That's right.
That's right.
Innocence of the deep. Captain's log. I can't wait for the captain's log to come back again, Epic. I think we all, even my wife was like, man, I haven't heard a captain's log in forever.
I know, man. Somebody needs, Epic. We missing Epic in the catfish game for sure. I could definitely tell you that. Man.
Well, it's about time here now, and I did miss a good run. I know that. I come out on my porch, I'm like, oh yeah, the donkeys are biting. It's donkey time, but I'm stuck working. So
that's a good size one right there.
All the way to the tail.
And like we said, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the whole screen is 42 inches. So if he's about 6 of them, he's getting in the 30s there.
30, yeah.
34,
35,
33.
35, something around there.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I wonder where he's eating all that food. You should have seen the shad coming through here earlier. Schools of 40 and 50 of them at a time.
How many 30, just in this past few minutes, how many 30-plus inch fish?
Well,
Which a lot of people would consider a 30-plus inch fish. That's a trophy fish. That's like a citation. That's look at that. That's almost the whole screen. How many have we seen in the past, just since we've been live here? In the last 30 minutes that have gone past. That's crazy.
I'm getting really excited to fish in the morning. You sure you want to go stand on the Potomac tomorrow, Stan?
Man, oh man. If I didn't promise everybody I was going to be there, there's only a couple things that are more important to me than fishing. And that's everybody out there. So,
right.
Woo.
I want you guys to notice something about their behavior. Notice the blues on how lackadaisical they are. And the flatheads are pointed. They move through quickly. They're all focused. Blues are moving because of the high water. Flatheads are moving because it's their job.
Mm-hmm.
It's their job right now.
Also notice the flatheads, they're like on the bottom when they're moving. They're hugging the bottom.
They are. And some of them are up a little bit. But, that's the, look at the flatheads design. They are designed to hug the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
They're if you actually look at their, where a blue has more of an elliptical shape, almost like a scaled fish, where a flathead has a pyramid shape. So they're flat on the bottom, they come up, they're higher at the dorsal fin, they come down. It's almost a pyramid. So actually current actually pushes them down, which is a great thing. They're designed for stealth.
I'm right here.
Pretty cool stuff.
Awesome stuff.
I'm getting in trouble.
Uh-oh. Hi, Courtney.
Hi, sorry. I gotta steal him. We're supposed to watch a movie tonight.
Told her I'd be done by 8:30.
Well, if that movie's about fishing, we'll let him out.
I can find a fishing movie.
Okay.
This was supposed to be over at 9 o'clock, but this is kind of what happens every time Epic comes on here.
When Epic and Stan get involved, it'll go all night long.
Stan, do you want me to leave this cam running up here, and then when you end the live, I'll just be kicked out?
Yeah, if you can, that'd be all right.
All right, cool. See ya.
I'm enjoying the heck out of this. There's another little small blue right there.
See ya, Dan.
Later. Fun talking to you guys. Have fun tomorrow.
Hey, good luck tomorrow, Dan. I'll talk to you tomorrow sometime.
All right, you got it. See you guys.
And I'm overly excited because I'm going flathead fishing tomorrow.
Oh, flathead fishing.
I'm going flat. Sean and I are specifically targeting flatheads on the Mississippi River, and we will be visiting a myriad of spots in fast action, fast association, just to see where they're at, what they're doing, and see if we can't land a monster. So we're going to have to figure this out because we haven't been on the water for 8 months.
Stan 3 went walking by the room here, and he's like, wait a minute. Is that Epic I heard? He stopped mid-walk.
Captain's log. Sean and I have not seen a big fish in 8 months. But yet, we are going to travel to the river that is flooded and swollen, debris coming down, and we will prevail.
There you go. And who's this Sean? I seem to recall him from, earlier this year and last year, this Sean person.
Yeah.
He must be some kind of hero.
He is. He's definitely a hero to those that know him, at least.
Is this a day or night trip?
It's a day trip because pre-spawn flatheads. See, we're earlier than you guys are. We're probably 2 to 3 weeks earlier. It still gets cold at night here pretty hard. We had a warming trend where the Mississippi River, 2 weeks ago was abnormally warm, but now it's getting back to its normal stages. So not really until June 1 do we really see a whole bunch of predictable flathead, not only location, but behavior because our water temperatures rise and fall so hard. Now, once they start to stabilize in June, then they become more predictable. So, you'll see Sean and I going alive and catch 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 flatheads. And maybe it's tougher, but right now it's a shorter bite window. You have to be on them at the right time. And there's a lot of water to chase flatheads. There is not a ton of A lot of people think there's an absolute ton of flatheads in the Mississippi, but really flatheads only inhabit about 5% of the river. So, I mean, it's just not one of those things.
Yeah.
Where, you can just go anywhere and throw out and catch flatheads. Okay, small flatheads, yes, but I don't really count those. I'm talking about anything over probably 20 pounds.
Yeah.
Which I don't sneeze at little ones, but, What's that?
I had an angler on the Potomac.
Yeah.
He was fishing at a spot and noticed there was some traps out at the spot that he normally fishes. So he pulled up the traps and ended up seeing about a 3-4 pound flathead in the trap. And this section of the river is on the Anacostia River. No flatheads ever get caught there. You fish there all the time and you won't catch them, but they're in there. They just won't eat the bait. That's what's crazy. They're there.
They will. It's probably a smaller percentage of population at this point. It will, as the population in the Potomac grows, they'll start to spread and go into the tributaries of the Potomac, stuff like that. But generally speaking, a lot of times people don't know flatheads are there because they don't really know how to target them.
Yeah.
If you go to a river that has a fairly low population per volume of water, there's not too many people catch a lot of flatheads. They may catch 1 or 2 and go, that's pretty unusual. But if you send somebody that has flathead fished for years, they'll go there and sometimes just tear them up.
Yeah.
It just is. But you can also take an experienced flathead fisherman, put them on a flathead river that is very prolific, and some days it's kind of a fail.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because flatheads, they can afford to not eat for several days, if that's if you get what I mean. Blues are they kind of remind me of my chickens, and I'm not putting them down. What I'm saying is the chickens are hungry every day.
Yeah.
And rah, 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 and that's what blues do. Now they'll shut down too in extreme situations, but flatheads, especially big ones, will shut down for most of a week sometimes. They may feed heavily or decently heavy for maybe 1 day out of the week when the water's cooler. It's not till the water gets warmer that they really have to. And then by that time, they're all spread out. So, pre-spawn is kind of a double-edged sword where you can move into an area that's got a lot of flatheads. And if it has enough of the right circumstances, you can catch a lot of them. Like, right now, whatever dam you guys have on the Potomac or whatever dam you've got on the, wherever this thing is filming from, on the James.
You have fished. You fished Richmond before, Epic. It is. Let's see, maybe 10 miles upstream. It's Bossier Dam. It's not a wing dam. It's just it's not a big, huge dam, but it's just.
Okay.
Man, why can't I think?
Right now, Stan, I would guarantee if you could wade the falls right there at Richmond, I'd catch 20 flatheads in a day.
Yep. Yes, that is the Flathead territory.
Again, I didn't see it. Do they have a catch memory? Flatheads seem to have a catch memory of only about 4 or 5 hours. It also seems that the longest that their system gets shocked is probably 10 hours.
Has this is for you. Is there still going to be? Well, of course.
Definitely. I'm about to get out of here because I gotta load the truck up. Got baby to sleep, so now I can go.
And Has one more shout out. You want to tell everybody where that meet and greet is at? When it's going on? What's happening tomorrow?
Yes, it's at the it's on the Potomac River. Well, it's at Haynes Point, East Potomac Park, Haynes Point, East Potomac Park. It's the same thing. You can put it in your GPS, and it'll take you to it. I'm gonna get out there early. There's 2 sides. You have a channel side and a river side. We're gonna set up look for a spot set up on the river side. So that's why I'm getting out there early so I can block off a nice long stretch, a quarter-mile stretch of the river for us to go fishing and cooking and have everybody lined up. So we'll be good to go.
And by the time y'all show up, you'll see Has there. You'll see 2 stands there. At least you'll stand 2 anyhow.
Yeah, you'll see.
3, we'll be out there fishing with Green Machine tomorrow morning, but
Ernie and Brian, they should be there by the time you guys pull up. No,
all right. If Ernie's there. If Ernie is there, all they got to do is pull in the parking lot, any place they can park, and just listen for Ernie's voice. They will hear him from wherever he's at.
Yeah.
That's just Ernie, man. I heard him 2 miles downstream when he was out there fishing with you and Dan on the James that day.
Jeff, I'm not gonna be filming tomorrow, but we will. Yeah, we'll go live. Like last year, what we did was like I went live on my channel, and I just did StreamYard, and I had like the grill cam. We had takedown cams. Everybody just started popping up a phone and posting it up somewhere so that everybody got to be involved in it online. So we'll do that same type of thing. It may be on my channel, maybe on Stan's channel, maybe on No Real Losses channel. We'll share it out, whoever's channel is going to be on. So we'll let you guys know who's going to be, running. Or maybe it'll probably just be a bunch of people taking turns, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, somebody will be live. Somebody will be live for sure.
Without a doubt. Yeah. So there's a bunch going on this weekend.
So Sean and I will probably be live, and it'll be the standard monster hunt stuff. So, if you want to watch people cooking food and catching a bunch of fish, watch Has or whoever else. If you want to watch somebody out there, just pounding that water, getting all that dark energy on it.
I will tell you what I would rather be watching.
Let me put this out there. This is why, I'm kind of old school, and I'm like, oh, devices and change and all that. However, me being old school, I can do one thing at a time. The great thing, Epic, is that most people have 2, 3, 4, 5 different. They got something on the TV. They got something here.
Yeah.
They're going to be watching everything that's going on.
There goes the flathead right there.
Oh, yeah.
That was about a 30 inch or 33 incher.
There you go. Solo Texan Adventures.
Yeah.
And Dan from Green Machine is going to be on the Tiki-Taki.
Yeah. I haven't done a TikTok live yet, but I'll tell you what, it's about impossible to get anybody's attention on there. I've sat in Haz's TikTok lives for like 20 minutes. Hey, Haz, what are you doing? And finally he sees it. He's like, yo, what's up? Epic, blah, blah, blah. It's amazing. All that stuff goes so fast.
Yeah, that's the thing about that's why I like to do both, because, my YouTube, people, I like to be able to interact and talk to you guys, but when you guys come to TikTok, the chat is just like there's 2,000, 3,000 people in there. The chat's flying crazy. You can't even see it all.
You know what? This is part of the reason right there. Fishing for Whiskers. She has been such a huge help to me. Thursday nights, I've been co-hosting the Flathead Challenge there with Jody.
Yeah,
and she does a great job out there keeping track of that. We've been doing the STANday Morning Cats and Carp Challenge, and man, I wouldn't be able to even do that without her out there. I can't wait to meet her and for those, I'm sure there's a bunch of people that can't wait to eat, that can't wait to meet Itty Bitty Kitty Committee. That's her son. They'll be there tomorrow. They're leaving Annapolis at 6:30 a.m. and they will be there as soon as. I mean, I just can't wait for all these people. I've had Triple C asking when we're going to be there, and
oh man,
and yeah, and Dan is saying when you, even on Dan's live though, we did the Dan and Two Stands. We did the whatever. There was a bunch of people in chat, and yeah, Ernie, y'all want to definitely. You can't wait to meet Ernie. That's going to be amazing. I've been lucky enough to meet him. Definitely glad to call him one of my brothers, and Ernie is just an amazing person. You talk about positivity. Someone out there learning what he's doing and doing it right. Man, you all check out Ernie the Hog Snatcher. Whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Tickety Tockety, you will not be disappointed. Ernie is awesome.
Woo!
Ticky Tocky.
Ticky Tocky.
Tim, that's the new wave. That's the new wave.
Yeah. I remember when I first did a live and somebody dropped the tick thing. I was like, Ticky Tocky, Ticky Tocky. And ever since then, that's what I called it, man. It's fun over there. It's fun, but it's live streaming over there. It's a lot of the same question over it. It's like beating your head up against the wall.
That is one thing I've noticed. Like with YouTube, it's pretty much most of your audience, most of the people watching you, are people that are already interested in catfishing. They sort of got an idea that's going on. Like people on the Tickety Tockety, they may have no idea about catfishing or fishing in general, and all of a sudden they're like, "What is this? Oh wow! Check out that rod's going. They're doing this. They're doing that."
That's where people were like this guy right here will flourish over there, educating the whole country. Teaching them how to fish.
It'll be fun, but yeah, you'll have to repeat yourself time and time again.
Yeah,
you know what
do.
I might have to do?
Well,
I might have to get like one of them P City things where it says catfish on the Mississippi River and the bait I'm using right there, and just leave it on screen.
Because that's like where you what bait you're using, what rods are those,
Let me ask you this, Haz. It seems like when you go on TikTok, it's just a rod sale. It goes and go like they just people get on there and go, what are those rods? And they just buy. I mean, the other night you were like, you guys broke the whole thing.
They broke my link. They were going so much, it didn't work anymore. Like an hour. They were shut down.
Yeah. We'll have to talk, Tim. We'll get in contact with Agent Murillo.
There you go.
Welcome to oh my gosh. I forgot, what do we call it now? It's the I can't remember what our whole group is called. It's Murillo's stable of can't remember.
No bait.
Well, we got no bait, but Murillo's got all of the people that we go out there and but yes, we'll get you involved with Agent Murillo.
All right, fellas. My phone's about 10% and it goes quick. So I'd like to leave this awesome chat by saying, Haz, Green Machine, Stan, you guys are awesome. Thanks for having me on here. I miss being able to be involved in YouTube very much. And I hope that I'm going to have some time this summer to get back into the group and share some stuff and have some fun.
Definitely be looking forward to it. I miss our summer nights. We'd be up till 3 a.m, 4 a.m. Setting it up. Epic fishing. Epic don't go to the late night, so he's going to be out there all night long. In the summertime.
That's right. Van from Green Machine says, good night, Epic. Always fun chatting with you. Oh, wait.
Everybody.
I wasn't supposed to announce Dan's name because he's not supposed to be here. He's supposed to be watching the movie. Dan's not here. That was just a figment of my imagination. Dan is actually watching the movie.
He's enjoying the movie.
There you go.
Well, thanks, everybody.
Epic. Right, thank you. You talk about since I've done this thing, truly been blessed more than I deserve. Tim, got to meet you at CatCon, and you talk about brothers from another mother, or however people want to say it. Like, we were cut from the same man. If we were, I can't even imagine. We'd probably be in jail right now if we were best friends when we were younger, because we would have gotten so much trouble.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
But
No
so
doubt.
thank you. I appreciate everything you do. Thank you for not only what you've passed on to everybody, but what you're still going to do. Thank you for being out there, my friend. We truly appreciate. Courtney's out there too. Says can't stay away.
Well,
Courtney, we're jumping off here. We're gonna be done.
Yeah, we're about to sign out. We all got stuff we got to do.
That's right.
Man,
I got a team.
My job on YouTube is almost done. You guys are doing so well at passing on the information that you guys have learned. And I'm telling you, you guys do a terrific job.
He's not done. I didn't get that full formula on how to find where the fish are yet.
Okay, so then, all right, you're right, and it's kind of
Hey, Tim,
it's kind of goodwill hunting, but we can do the full formula at some point.
that was stand 3. Of course, you're always going to be a step ahead. You're always going to be a step ahead of everybody else. But thank you for taking us on that journey with you. You know what? And you're going to be the first person that knows when one of us, whoever it is, catches that hundo. You know that one of us is going to do it. It's
That's
guaranteed. Right. I'm guaranteeing it.
And
It may be this summer. It may be next. Who knows? But you're going to be the first one involved with that.
That's awesome. I can't wait. All right. All right, everybody.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate you.
Yeah, you betcha. Good to see you.
Dan says, hashtag fear of missing out. But
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I was about to go and load up the truck, and then it just starts pouring down rain. I'm like, well,
yeah,
I'll go sleep and wake up at 5 in the morning. They do it.
Yeah, that's the one thing. I'm just gonna, Dustin, Team Snag Whiskers, picking me up out at the mailbox tomorrow morning. You've had that experience, Has. I've gone out with you before. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. One thing I will say, when it's a fishing trip or event going on, Stan's gonna be there on time. Early.
So I'm looking forward to that. Stand 3 will be out there with Green Machine tomorrow morning. They're going to be doing that fishing for big ones on a.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Bumpin for Bigguns.
What did I say?
Fishing for Bigguns. Fishing for Bigguns.
Good. Gosh dang it. Well, y'all know I'm old. My mind only goes so far. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break, son. Give me a break. Bumpin for Bigguns on I almost said Chad's old channel too. Fields to Water. Check that out. Don't want to miss that. Check out. There's gonna be a bunch of people lives. I can't wait. I'm not gonna make the same mistake that I made at CatCon. I'm gonna be getting pictures tomorrow with everybody that's coming up. Hey, you see me out there tomorrow? Come up and say hello, because nothing. And I'm sure Has feels the same way. Man, truly humbling. CatCon was just absolutely amazing. All the people that came up to you and saying, man, I watch you. I appreciate you. Thanks for being out there. You talk about, great. I mean, I know we talked about that. It's just absolutely amazing. So you see me out there tomorrow, you want to take a picture, whatever, I am more. You want me to tie a rig for you? Come up and ask me. I got whatever you want to do. Thank you for everybody that's out there. We appreciate each and every person out there. And
we appreciate y'all.
And, I've been in the restaurant business 20 years. I'll be helping Has on the grill for sure. Whatever he allows me to do, I'll be out there. I'll be his sous chef.
No. Like I said, we're going to have, shifts. People are going to be doing shifts on the grill. We definitely do that. We got so much food to grill. That's making the mac and cheese right now. Right now, you're making that mac and cheese.
Awesome. So check out Bumpin for Bigguns on Fields to Water channel. Check out the Potomac River Meet and Greet tomorrow, whenever. Epic said he's going live at some point tomorrow with Sean Catfish Heroes. You got Danny Stone Outdoors will be live tomorrow night with the River Rats, Mississippi River Rats. I'm not sure what channel that's on, but you talk about what's going on in the weekend. You got to include Danny Stone. Sunday morning, STANday morning, we got the Catfish and Carp, Cats and Carp Challenge on STANday morning. Check that out. Mac Fishing will be there. Potomac River Monsters, Mike Greenwell. So we got a bunch of stuff going on for Sunday morning as well. Man, what a full weekend! Like
full weekend. And
if
then
you're at home,
Monday's Memorial Day, so people are gonna be out fishing, doing something. You got to highlight Dan's not that comment. Well, you can highlight down, but look at Danny's other comment up above.
I'm afraid. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. If that makes somebody happy, I will do whatever you want. That's But yes, if somebody could drop Fishing and Freedom, another underrated. He's out there doing the Mississippi River Rats with them. So check out Fishing and Freedom. If somebody could please drop his link before we get out of here. Definitely consider him a brother also. So there's so much stuff going on. It is going to be a great weekend.
Mac making the seafood salad.
Ooh, I missed that. I can't wait to meet Mac tomorrow. That's going to be there's so many people tomorrow that we consider. You and I are bros, and Brian B. We're kind of already connected. But you know how we feel about. We're part of that. We're the biggest rivers on the Chesapeake Bay watershed system. I say that a lot, and you said it. And so we go against each other and this and that, but we are part of that same system. You got the Mississippi River system, you got the Chesapeake Bay, you got the Tennessee down there. So there's certain, watersheds. Even the Tennessee is part of that Mississippi, but so we part of that same river system. So even though we go against each other sometimes, I can't wait to meet everybody up there tomorrow. It's going to be a blast.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting everybody for sure.
When Stan says goodbye, we have another 45 minutes left. It's like the boat. No, you hang up first.
And unlike CatCon, which was just insane, it was so hard to tomorrow's gonna be a more chill, mellow, laid back vibe. Eating some food, having some fishing. I'm enjoying the conversations. Talking with people and everything. So I'm just looking forward to that.
Kaz said Courtney nailed it.
Thanks.
All right, y'all. We're jumping out. Uncle Jeep, thank you. Appreciate you dropping. There's a Fishing and Freedom link. Y'all want to check out the Mississippi River Rats tomorrow night. That is my brother Danny Stone, DSO. It is Creole, my other brother, Creole Catfishing. It is Fishing and Freedom. And it is Parker Pursuits. All great channels. They all fish together every Saturday. They rotate the schedule. Check them out on the Mississippi River. But we're jumping out of here. Appreciate everybody being out there. I'll see y'all someplace this weekend, I'm sure. Deuces.